Am I the for checking out of my relationship after my wife said she wished I had a bigger, but we don't always get what we want? My wife, 34 female, and I, 34 male, have been married for 8 years, and we have a 5-year-old son. Over the past few months, my wife and I have occasionally been having arguments on finances.
Okay.
The main argument we've been having is that I want to take our family out on a vacation to a different state, but my wife wants to save up so we can travel abroad next year. Last month, my wife and I were having an argument again about this, and I was telling her a vacation would be really good for our family and our son.
Right.
We talked back and forth, and I could sense my wife was getting exasperated, but I stood my ground. I told her we could take a vacation now and we could also go abroad next year. And my wife just lost her cool and said that the finances made that impractical and that she also wished I had a bigger. But in life, we don't always get what we want.
Hold on. That response just seems so unprovoked. It doesn't even sound like they were in the middle of an argument or that he said something, or maybe is he leaving something out. Regardless, nothing justifies this. You have said something now that you cannot take back to the man who you said, at least you these are the vows you made that you're going to stay with till death do you part, right? This is crazy.
That stung me. I am aware I have an average size, but I've never had any complaints from anyone on it until now.
I know they're going to censor it. So the wife said that, hey, and I wish you had a bigger joystick. And then she followed it up by saying, but we all can't get what we want, or we always don't get what we want. Right? That's what was said.
To hear it from my wife, it just numbed me. It then checked out of the conversation, and my wife instantly apologized after she said that. I told her it was okay, and then I went to sleep. From the next day on, however, I distanced myself from my wife and just focused on work and my son. My wife tried to initiate a conversation and apologize multiple times, but I usually just ignored her or told her to let it go. I also started eating out, as I did not want to eat my wife's dinner. My wife initiated sex one night, and I told her to get off me. My birthday was a few days ago, and I ignored my wife when she wished me a happy birthday, and when she tried to kiss me. We didn't do anything for my birthday, and when my wife gave me a gift, which was packaged with also a handwritten letter, I told her to return it. I have no idea what was the gift or what was written in the letter, and I really don't care. I am at my limit now, and I know this is not healthy or sustainable. So I have seriously started considering divorce, but I also wanted to get an opinion from the people I trusted most in the world, my 2 siblings.
He's like, from the people I trusted most in the world, TikTok. Oh, man.
My brother thinks I should at least consider marriage counseling first before proceeding with divorce, as he doesn't think this is worth jumping straight to divorce for. My sister has the opposite opinion, and she thinks I'm still young and fit, and I have a long life ahead of me, and it should be very easy for me to get someone who's much more beautiful than my wife, both on the exterior and the interior. Am I the for checking out of my relationship and considering divorce?
What do you guys think? That's some painful stuff, man. That's a tough one. Let's check out some of these comments. Top comment here says, your marriage is done. Every time you're intimate, you will hear those words. Yeesh. Let's see some responses here. Someone responded to that comment and said, absolutely, it's over. She's probably already cheating anyways. I mean, why would she say that? Why would you say something like that? Women have the power within a marriage or relationship to either break down the man that they're with their words, and their words can be very powerful. A woman's words, when used in a way to uplift, can be very effective. A woman's words, when used in a way to put down, can totally change anything. Here's what's guaranteed, right? Let's look at like the scenario where he decides, okay, let's see how far we could take this marriage, and they work it out. He will never forget this. he just will never forget those words ever in his life. It'll be a story that he will kind of repeat and tell to himself multiple times, right? Another person here says, divorce, divorce, divorce. Run, she is not into you. Somebody else here added, she wanted to say something so hurtful so she could win the argument because that's all that matters to her. Here's another person who says she's looking at someone else. This is a woman. She chimed in. Another person here says, nah, F her. Here's another person who says she knew before they got married. Now she's surprised. Here's a chick who says, I bet there's more to this story. And somebody else responded back and says, or at least more to the argument. You don't just bash a guy's size out of nowhere. I'm just saying. So the chicks here are like, what else happened? Let me see. Yeah, pretty wild, man. Pretty wild response in that situation. What would you guys do? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Of course,